Hey guys, how you doing? This is Blake signing in. I'm in Japan, and in the background you can see the tower. That's Enoshima. What is that called, honey? That's the Enoshima Tower. It's very close to where the Olympics did their yacht racing in 2021. Well, 2020 Olympics officially, but it ended up being in 2021. And you can see the ocean in the background. Right now the sun is about to set. Pretty nice here. A little bit different. The ocean is always beautiful anywhere in the world. And I'm from Hawaii, so I'm a bit spoiled, but the ocean here is very beautiful, as you can see. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little Warriors basketball. They're off to a rough start, no question about it. So a lot of people, a lot of critics, a lot of newscasters, pundits, YouTubers are wondering why the start. There's a few reasons. So first reason a lot of people are talking about is the championship hangover. After the parade, the short turnaround is definitely one thing. Another thing is integration of the youngsters and find the right combinations that work. So that's been a struggle. The other reason, third reason, I think might be a big one, and part of the foundation is the chemistry. And I was listening to Bonta Hill and Joe Shasky on 95.7 The Game, and they were talking about how they feel that the punch that Draymond basically did to Poole was there's lingering effects on that. They're saying that the Warriors really lack that joy, and I think that's definitely part of it. Now, of course, we heard the press conferences and everybody said the right things. Jordan is going to be professional, focused on the championship. Same with Draymond as well. But so it seemed like they kind of fast forwarded that healing process, or the process to basically iron all those things out, mend all those things out. But especially individually, I don't know if everybody was able to process everything that happened to fully move on. So that's what we want to talk about. Now, I do have a background in counseling, and I went to a biblical seminary in Portland, Oregon. And one of my majors, well, actually my major was family counseling, and also conflict resolution. And so I don't know if you heard of the iceberg theory, but there's the image of the iceberg where the iceberg tip, which is above the surface, that looks clean and pristine. And I think that's how the Warriors are in front of the eyes of the media. Before the season started, they're a great organization, great culture, good people, good character people. And so that was so clean and pristine, just like the iceberg. But then on the bottom of the iceberg, which is in the water, which is the majority of the ice, and which actually makes the iceberg stable, that could be a little bit of cracks in that iceberg. And when there's cracks in the iceberg, then that's when there's instability. And I think you're seeing a little bit of that possibly. So what are those reasons? Well, I think it's about the process of healing. And I think that Draymond is sincere in what he's saying. He said he did sincerely apologize. In front of the media, he said he apologized to Jordan, Poole, and his parents. But I don't know if that whole process it's still in the middle of that process. And that's why this season is really important for him. And we're seeing it being played out right now. Right now, Draymond at times looks not himself on the court. He's the quarterback, the maestro, and normally he does a lot of yelling and holding his teammates accountable and those kind of important things of communication. And so that he's holding back a little bit. There may be that slightly. On the flip side, maybe some of the young people, they're still processing what happened and they're not fully embracing. They are listening to what Draymond is saying, but I don't know if it's completely seeping in. So I think that's what's happening. So the communication, you can tell the defensive communication, it's not fully there when they're playing. So what's the solution here? Now, how do you get back that joy? Well, I think, so maybe a quick message. This is because, I don't want to say this very often, but because of my experience as a chaplain here in Japan, or being part of the chaplaincy ministry, just want to give my 2 cents to Draymond and the Warriors. And that is, if we can just fully embrace who we are in the eyes of God, and you know, we don't have to listen to the outside noise and truly be who we are in the eyes of God. And if we can also recognize each other and humbly come before each other, other teammates, I mean, and I think we can truly become one again. And that's it for today's message. With that being said, just want to say praying for you guys all, and God bless.